for Mark Krabby. Mark Krabby. A senior who is here today, still has the school high hurdles record. Let's hear it for Greg Rumper. This guy can run a 14.5 right now in the high hurdle. Looks great. After the ball game today, you're all invited to come by the Mill Restaurant. We're going to have a special ceremony there, and that is because this gentleman runs one of the best restaurants in North Central Indiana, the Little Guard, Jeff Ellsrock. The other seniors on this basketball team coming a long way from the windy city of Chicago, the Big Tree, Jay Teagle. The other senior who's with us here today, also from the Chicago area, he just won the award from Coach Blackman as the best dressed person in the building. Let's hear it for LaFon Fish Bowen! Looking good, Fish. Looking good, buddy. And we have three precocious sophomores with us here today who went on to win not another state championship, but another one in 1987. This guy reminded me yesterday to introduce him. He has a new nickname. He used to be the Junkyard Dog. We're now calling him Mr. 27-0 because he never lost a tournament basketball game. The Junkyard Dog, Kyle Persinger. And it's great to see these two guys, and I got to introduce them together because everything they did seemed like they were doing it together. You've heard of Lennon and McCartney, you've heard of Simon and Garfunkel, you've heard of all those great tandems through the years. We have the greatest tandem, two basketball players never to play in Indiana high school basketball. I'm going to introduce them together. Co-Mr. Basketballs from the 85 Giants, Lyndon Jones, Jay Edwards. Unable to attend today, junior Mike Kraft. Let's give Mike Kraft a big hand. Went on to also be a member of the state baseball championship team here. And I'll tell you, the guy who probably was the busiest person when it came to Marion Giant basketball during these great years was the athletic director of Marion High School. He's back with us today, Jim Fricke. And if you ever went to a Marion Giant basketball game back in the 80s and the Giants needed a little pick-me-up from the bench, the equipment manager had that big towel going. He's the lucky charm. Let's welcome back the one and only Don Hall. And certainly, last but not least, I'd like him to at least come out to the side of the playing floor here because he was so instrumental in the Marion Giant State Championship run. The principal here at Marion High School in 1985, the man, the myth, the legend, Richard Dick Persinger. Okay, I'd like to have Jay Teagle, I'd like to have Vicki, and I'd like to have LaFon Bowen come over here, and we'll have you guys say a few words. Let's start with biggest guy gets the honors. Go ahead, Jay. Jay Teal, you can start. We'll hand things over to Jay.
I have both mics. I got a big mouth. It's really a pleasure, and thank you very much to all of you and to the administration of Marion High School and to Marion Community Schools for allowing us to come back here and enjoy this reunion. We really appreciate it, and we just want to say thank you for that. It was a pleasure playing on that team, and by far, obviously, in all of our hearts, we were definitely the best team that's been put together for an undefeated team ever in the history of high school basketball, and we want to say thank you to him.
Good job, Jay. All I want to say is it's been 30 years since I've been here and seen the game. I really appreciate all y'all coming out tonight. I think for us, it was more we was friends before we started playing, and we all competed together hard to get better. We made each other better. I think Greg said it last. We all talked about one of us getting a ring for somebody else, and then continue on to the trends where all of us tried to do something for the next man. So I think that's what as young kids should understand, that it ain't about you. It's about you and your team. It's about your fans. It's about your teaching administration. It's about your education. It's about for you to learn how to play this game and you can be successful. Ditto.
Before I let these guys go, please remember that the last Wednesday in March, they will be inducted in the Indiana High School Basketball Hall of Fame. They will become only the 8th basketball team ever in the 100-year history of this state to be inducted as a team in the Indiana High School Basketball Hall of Fame. We'd love to have you there the last Wednesday in March to see this tremendous honor. They will be joining the other 5 undefeated state championship teams from single class basketball and the Milan team in '54 and Oscar Robertson's team in 1955. You can say what you want about any other basketball team. This, folks, is the only undefeated Marion Giant basketball team ever